guys, it's Stuart here, and today is video day number 4, I think. Sorry if I keep looking that way. It's just I'm sitting right next to my living room window, and there's like a park, kind of like area outside. I'll see if you can see. Anyway, yeah. So that's my view from my living room window, and as you can see, there's someone walking their dog, and every time someone walks past, I get distracted. So sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, video day number 4, and unfortunately, this is going to be kind of a really boring video. I don't really have much to talk about today. I got the package that I missed yesterday, which was tablecloths. I had to sign. Smack myself in the face. I had to sign for tablecloths. So anyway, I got that, and these also arrived. My Love Heart Sweeties that I was telling about in the other video, for my favourite bags, they arrived. And the only other thing that arrived, it's not wedding related, is my notepads. For my Wiccan studies, I'm really into herbs and crystals right now, and I didn't want to start working with them until I wanted to make journals for each. Want them have their own journals. So one of these is going to be my herb journal, where I write down everything I learn about each crystal and what works I do with each crystal, and then the other one with herbs and like whatever incense incense recipes that I come up with or whatever, So now that I've got them, I can get started on working with my crystals and herbs, because I put it off for now, until now, because as I wanted to have my own individual journals for them, and I didn't want to, just being lazy I guess, but I didn't want to have to like start working with them and then transfer the information over, but I'm just waiting, start fresh. And tonight is a full moon, which I will be charging all my crystals under, so it means I can get started with my crystal work tomorrow, which is awesome. So anyway, yeah, that's my plans for that. And later on tonight, well, as you can see, well, actually you don't know what my living room looks like, but I'm in my living room today because my fiance is away out with a friend. My fiance is a guitarist, not professional or nothing, just for fun, but his friend has a like home studio type thing, so he's away out doing some recordings with him. Well, he's a singer and guitarist, so they're away doing a bit of jamming together, so I have a few hours to myself, which is good because tonight, like I said, full moon, and I have my full moon ritual to do, which means I get to do it in peace, which is awesome. So yay. I will be doing that a little bit later, probably soonish, because I've only got a few hours until he gets home. But anyway, I don't really know what else to say today. Today's a boring day. I don't really have much to talk about. On either Wednesday or Thursday, which it will be whatever, I don't know, VEDA day number whatever. So as most of you know, I can't eat certain foods because of my PCOS. Like, I can't eat flour, processed white flour. I can't eat anything that's processed in the slightest. That includes white bread, pasta, rice, anything that's even remotely processed or starchy or whatnot, So all my foods have to be whole, clean, fresh. You get the point. So, like, making cookies and stuff is really next to impossible for me, because most cookies involve some form of something I can't have. But I found on Pinterest this cookie recipe that requires only 2 things, and it's bananas and oats, both of which I'm allowed. So, I ate my bananas that I bought last grocery shopping day, before I found this recipe. So I'm going to get my next lot of shopping on Tuesday or Wednesday. So whichever day I get my groceries, I will make the cookies the next day. And seeing as I'm making them anyway, I might as well make a VEDA video out of it and have something decent to post. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by birds this time. Pigeons. Anyway, so yeah, that'll be on Wednesday or Thursday. So like if I buy them on Tuesday, I'll make them Wednesday. If I buy the stuff on Wednesday, I'll make it on Thursday. And so yeah, this is probably going to be the background you'll probably see from now on, mostly. Unless my fiance is at home, then I'll be back in the bedroom for privacy, but generally this is where I will be, because this is my big, comfy new leather armchair, and I love it so much. As soon as it came in the house, I claimed it. It's so comfortable. I love it, and so yeah. This is my little corner. And I get the light from in the window and here, so it's a bit better lighting. It's not great, but it's better than the bedroom right now. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to try and make my videos at least early evening, so I still have natural light coming in. But that's the plan anyway. But I know sometimes things don't work out that way, and I can't stop looking out the window. So yeah, this will be the background from now on, or mostly from now on. See, we even have a Batman shelf. That there, nope. There is actually a Batman rubber duck. Yes, and that, and I can't do this. That and that are actually miniature bat signals. Can you say obsessed? Also, my friend who passed away last year is there. And there's my granddad. So yeah. That was just a miniature shelf tour, I guess. Anyway. I'm really sorry, this is like the most boring VEDA video ever. But today's just one of those days where not much is happening. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something interesting to say or do or show or something, but there really isn't anything. Tomorrow, being Sunday, there's going to be no post. I'm definitely not going to have anything to show tomorrow, so I'm going to have to try and think of something interesting to talk about tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be fun, because I have no idea. If anyone has any ideas, please feel free to suggest them, because I'm honestly out of ideas. This video and every single day is really difficult, because I'm a very, very boring person. I know everyone says that, but I generally am boring. I do nothing. That's not a good thing, I know. It's nothing to be proud of, and I really don't like admitting that, but I generally do nothing. I'm socially anxious. I have major anxiety issues about going out, so I'm kind of a hermit. I'm stuck indoors, like literally stuck indoors. I mean, I'm going to my mum's on Monday because it's her friend. I've not seen her since I was like pretty much a kid, like a little kid. But she wants to see me, and she's coming to my mum's tomorrow, so I've got to go to my mum's, not tomorrow, Monday. Plus, no doubt my mum's dress and shoes for the wedding will have arrived by then, so I'll have to take them to her. And so I can do a follow me video, I guess, for that, for the most part. It's probably going to be quite boring, but I can show you a little part of Montrose. It's not very special, but hey, it's an idea, it's something to do. Apart from that, I'm generally a boring person. All I do is, I'm a housewife. Well, not manage it, but you know what I mean. I just look after the house while my fiance goes out and works, and plan a wedding. That's about all I do right now. And when I don't have a wedding, it's literally just household chores and then obviously like my writing and stuff, of course. Or like watching things on Netflix. I'm such a boring person. I'm seriously like wasting my life. I'm 26 and I've done nothing with my life. It's quite sad. But there really isn't many opportunities around here, to be honest. Sadly. But hey, I will think of something, and if you guys have any ideas of what you might like to see, suggest it and I'll try my best, you know? If not, then you'll probably just skip on videos. But oh well. Videoing every day is really difficult. And well, today wasn't too bad. I mean, it's pretty blech, but the last couple of days before today, like yesterday, was just awful. It was cold, windy and raining, and there was just no way I was going out. Tomorrow, my fiance is back at work tomorrow. Today's his last day off, so I'll be getting back into my routine because it's really difficult. I don't know if I'm the only one, but like I have to have a routine. If I just, because I try and, I don't know how to explain this, right? I try and just do everything I need to do and best I can, but then it never works out. I hate routines, but I seem to need them to get things done. And obviously, like, my routine really starts at 2 PM when my fiance leaves for work, because then, you know, I'm on my own, I can do what I want. But when he's off, especially when he's off on holiday like he was off he's been off this whole week, it just obviously, there's someone else there, you've got someone else to take into consideration, so your routine can't really flow the same. And it just really puts me off, and it's, I don't know, it's just not a good thing. So as much as I love spending time with him, I love him being home, because I hate it when he's at work all the time, because he works really hard. I mean, he starts at 3, he leaves at 2, but he's supposed to start at 3, but he has to go in and do his uniform and everything, right? But he starts at 3, he's supposed to finish at 11 PM, he's barely ever home before midnight, and half the time he's doing like split shifts, which means he starts at 7 in the morning, comes home about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, no, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, goes back at 5 until whenever there's a, like, again, supposed to finish at 11, but rarely ever. He's never home before 12. Or very, very rarely. He is a kitchen porter, you know, dishwasher, whatever you want to call them. But he also is sort of being trained a little bit, and he also helps out the chefs of the hotel by doing the sweets, because he has actually done 2 years of college to be a chef, but life got in the way, blah blah blah. Anyway, so, and he doesn't get paid any extra for doing that extra work. So he's doing 2 jobs, and he's only getting paid for 1. But he doesn't mind because of his experience, but still, you know. And then sometimes he has to do night shifts once in a blue moon, but every few months he needs to do a night shift because he doesn't need to. The company is supposed to hire another company to clean the canopy that is over the stove of the kitchen. I don't know if anyone knows what a canopy is, but it's a big thing that holds all the grease. Anyway, but this company charges like £300 for the night, you know, to clean the canopy during the night when obviously the kitchen's empty. But they never do it correctly. So the head chef, which we just call chef, gets my fiance to do it, and then he does it right. But it takes him all night, and he doesn't get any extra pay for that, which I think, in my opinion, I think if they're willing to pay £300 to a company who doesn't do it right, I think they should give my fiance that £300. You know, because he's the one that's doing the job. If they're willing to pay the company £300, why won't they pay my fiance the £300? Because he's doing the job, and he's doing it right, because the company that they hire comes in like at 11 o'clock at night when the kitchen's closed, and they leave about 3 o'clock in the morning. And the next morning the chefs come in and it's still a mess. Where my fiance, he goes in, sure, it takes him longer, but that's because he gets the job done right, you know? And so in my opinion, they should give him the £300. And that's not about like being greedy with money. I just generally think he deserves it. He's worked his butt off the whole night. And he's done it proper. That thing, like, 'cause a few times I've actually, I get to go with him because the hotel's empty. Well, not empty, but closed, you know. I can get to go with him if I want. So a couple of times I have, but it's really boring for me. I'm just sitting there, you know. But I've seen how well he does it. It is like brand new when he does it. So it's not like he works hard. I think he deserves the money, but he doesn't get any extra. He just gets a standard minimum wage, which I think is not fair because it's not even in his job description. So yeah, I think that's a bit unfair on him. And of course, he doesn't stand up for himself. He just lets people walk all over him. There's 3 KPs in the kitchen. It's my fiance and 2 others who are like partners, couple. Now the girl, well the female, she's not a girl, she's a woman. But anyway, she is always off. She's always ill in some way. And it's always my fiance that has to cover for her, and he gets no extra thanks for it. Like literally, he doesn't get any thank you for covering. You know, all he gets is use basically. The head chef, doesn't even literally just does not thank him. And I feel so bad for him. He hates that job so much. He's even said to me sometimes that he goes, I don't even feel like the money's worth it anymore. But he won't quit because, you know, we need the money. And I hate the fact that he has to stick at a job he can't stand. Because I can't work. 1, because there's no jobs. 2, my health just won't allow it right now. And 3, oh no, I've already said there's no jobs. No, never mind. So yeah, I mean, yes, I'm trying to. I've got my book on sale, but that's not selling very well. I've only sold like 1 copy last month, 1 copy the month before, and 2 copies in January. So yeah, it's not doing so well. But I'm trying. I was thinking about after the wedding, I have a business thought to sell candles on Etsy or something. But the thing is, 1, I'd have to sit and think about it, you know, the cost of buying the products, cost of how much I'd sell them for, you know, how much postage and packaging, stuff like that. And then I've also got to think, realistically, candles are quite a popular thing to be sold on Etsy and stuff. So I would have to come up with some original designs and stuff. So I'll have to seriously think about it. But I'll wait until after the wedding because that's the most important thing right now. And nothing can be done until after the wedding because all our money is taken up by that right now, especially for the fact that I have to buy a brand new dress. And so far my first wedding dress is not selling, so yeah, but that's just a little idea I had, but it just really depends. I just thought, I love making candles, I make them all the time, so I might as well try and make a little bit of money out of it, just as a side project thing, I guess. But who knows? I'll try and, like, you know, plan it out and see if it's going to be worthwhile doing. Because I don't want to start something and take a huge loss, you know. It's not really what you want when you're kind of stuck for money as it is. Being grown up sucks so much. See, we always want to grow up so fast as kids. It's a trap. Anyway, I kind of rambled on for like 20 minutes now about absolutely garbage. So, yeah, sorry, it's just such a random... I feel it here. Such a random, boring VEDA video. I'm really sorry. I will try and think of something fun for tomorrow. Again, if you have any ideas, post below. I'd really appreciate them. I will try my best to do one of them or whatever. But I'm gonna go for now, taking up enough of your time if anyone's even made it to the end. But I will say thank you for watching. Until my next video, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever's where you are. Goodbye.